So I just thought I would make a short video showing a way to make a simple money drawing rice bowl, a rice cup in this case. I think this is actually plant vase, So basically I use this to help draw in small amounts of money. I use it for drawing in change, like tips if you work as a waiter, that kind of thing. And it's something that's going to stay on my altar for the whole year, and I'll keep feeding energy into it. I thought I would make a quick little video just showcasing something pretty simple you can do at home to help draw money towards you. So what you're going to need is some rice, any kind. I think that's just white rice right there. Some change, a cup or a bowl to put this in, a bay leaf, which is optional, but I like to use them, and then paper and a pen so you can draw a symbol on it. Now I know this is a red piece of paper, and I know some people like to stick with like either green or gold. What I have to say is, like, first, not all money is printed on green. You know, I am in the United States, so maybe it would make more sense to use green, but not every country prints their money on green paper. And I'm not going to turn down some Canadian dollars if anyone wants to send them my way. So I'm less concerned with the color of the paper. The other thing is that, per my own belief system, I involve the gods and spirits in any work that I do. And so for anything money and financially related, I tend to turn to the Egyptian Kemetic goddess Renenutet, the Kemetic cobra goddess of abundance, fertility, and the cloth. And with working with her, I tend to use greens, golds, reds, and blues as my colors with her. So I'm fine with using the red scrap of paper. I'm not going to waste paper, so I'm just going to use this scrap that I have. So the first thing you got to do with all this is you take a piece of paper and your pen and you draw or you write out a money symbol. Write out a symbol that is meaningful to you that's going to attract money, or write out your wishes. So I'm going to draw my symbol, and I'm going to keep that part a secret, all right? Because I still use this symbol, and I'm going to be using it for a while because it's been working. So I'm going to draw that, and then I'll show you what to do after that. All right, so I drew my little symbol. Let me get back to the page I was on in my journal. So I drew my little symbol, and this is going to go in the bottom of the pot right there. I fold it up nicely. There you are. And we're going to drop a little bit of change on there. So let me pour the change out. I don't want to use all of it. So you can basically use whatever. I'm just going to throw a couple pennies and a dime at the bottom. And then we're going to throw a little rice on top. And I'm spilling the rice. So that's completely covered. So I'm just going to throw a little more change in there. A couple more pennies and another dime. Spread it out a little. Cover that with some more rice. Cover that all the way to the top. You may want to say some words while you're doing this. I personally don't really mind. And I am going to use the bay leaf, so that's going to be stuck up there. And let's put a couple quarters around. We'll do about 3 quarters, and we'll do another penny. Just look at that, it's Canadian penny. All right, see, I'm alright with Canadian dollars. Let's do that. I'll put that penny right there. And yeah, so I spilled rice, but ignore that. Like I said, you may want to say some words like pray or put your attention while you're doing this. You can say something like, as I add this change and pour this rice into this cup, I ask that you, Renenutet, bring money towards me. Bless me with money, bring it towards me. Let me attract wealth and money this year. Something like that. You can also wait until the end to pray, which I guess is what I'm doing since I'm filming, so I got a little distracted. But that's all right, because I'm going to continue to put energy into this as well. So let me just pause really quick. I'm going to go over to my altar. I'm going to put this on the altar and light the incense. I forgot to mention that you do need the incense. So let me bring this over to my altar where Renenutet is, and I will continue from there. All right, this is my current altar setup for Bastin Renenutet. It's my Kemetic altar. Over here is something else. Ignore that. This is limited space. This altar is mostly to Renenutet because she's the goddess I work the most with. I have more of a personal connection with her. And also I'm working on my finances this year, so I need to do a lot of money work. As you can see, I already have cash up there for her. I have some loose change, and there's another money symbol underneath that little feather what do you want to call it? Holder, I guess, change holder. That's what I'm using it for. And then I put some incense over here. I'm using an incense called dragon blood. You can use whatever you believe is appropriate, whatever you think is going to attract money to you. I thought that would be a good one for tonight. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my little money bowl over here. Now with the bay leaf, some people like to burn the bay leaf. Burning the bay leaf is a way to like release the energy of your intentions and the spell work out into the universe. I would consider burning the bay leaf either now or at a later date when I wanted to charge up the jar a bit more. Because right now I'm going to use the incense for that kind of energy. I'm going to burn the incense stick instead of the bay leaf. But I probably won't be burning the bay leaf anytime this year, or if I do, it wouldn't be on the altar just because there's no space and it's kind of crowded and it might not be the best idea. So it is optional to use the bay leaf, and it is optional to burn the bay leaf. But that might be something you want to consider doing. And then throughout the year, because I'm going to keep this on here throughout the year, you may want to refresh the bay leaf by burning the old one and putting a new one in, or something like that. But since this is a working altar, I think the incense is gonna, throughout the year, help keep the energy flowing. So I'm probably gonna leave that bay leaf in. That could change later, but for now, that's what we're doing. So we have our little rice bowl, our rice cup. We have incense for an offering to help get that energy out, and we have both Baster, who's not actually, well, she might help with this. But I have my imagery of Renenutet. Sadly, my little clay statue I made myself broke. It was a tiny mini one. So I have to fix that or make a new one. But I have my candle, which I've been having trouble burning for a while. So it's really just an image of her right now. And we are going to light this candle here, light this incense, present this offering, and pray for abundance. Praise be to Renenutet, Cobra goddess of abundance, fertility, and the cloth. Be thee well, Renenutet. I light this candle, present this incense, and give you this offering of my rice money bowl, and ask you to bless me in this coming year as I work to bring wealth and money into my household. I ask that you bless me in my endeavor. I ask that you help me and give me your blessing so that I can attract money towards me this year. And I offer you this jar of small change so that even the small change may come into my life and come into my home. As I continue to work on my financial goals, I ask that you aid me, help me, guide me down the right path, and bless me with finding money where I need it, when I need it. Praise be to you, Renenutet, great Cobra goddess. I hope you're well as I ask for your blessing. Be thee well, praise Renenutet. Alright, so that was a little sort of off the top of my head, improvised a little bit there at the end, prayer to Renenutet. Very simple. The rice bowl is actually very simple itself too. Like I said, I'm personally using this to attract like the small kind of change to me, because even that is important. This altar, I've been doing some money work, as you can see by the cash and change. And again, that other symbol I had down there. That's covered up for a reason. I'm going to continue doing work, including work to help with larger financial goals this year. So that's why I'm using this money bowl just for like small kind of things. So I always have enough kind of cash around just in case. You know, I'm kind of cautious about that. But that was a quick little prayer to her, to Renenutet. She's the one I work with the most. Leave me a comment if you want to hear about my own personal story with Renenutet, or if you're interested in other ways to approach her. She's been a goddess in my life for a while now. She's the one I turn to when it comes to all matters of money. I do plan to show some other spells as well throughout the year because I'm trying to be a little more open with this kind of work that I do. Trying to be a little less afraid and put myself out there. So let me know if you enjoy this and if you want to see more. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more kind of money, financial, kind of rituals, spells, prayers, whatever you want to call it, throughout the year. The little rice bowl is just one part out of a lot of work that I have planned for this year. Not all of it's going to be on the altar either. So let me know if you enjoyed this and if you're interested in maybe seeing more videos like this. Until then, I hope Renenutet also blesses you well this upcoming year. May she keep your wallets and your purses full of cash. And praise Renenutet, and thank you for watching.